Welcome back to the Social Biz Breakdown, where we talk about everything social media management. Today, we are going to talk about social listening. A lot of people miss the mark when it comes to this, or when I mention social listening, it's kind of like it goes over their head type thing. But we're really going to talk about using social listening tools to really boost that engagement and responsiveness when it comes to your social media. So, in the world of social media management, understanding your audience is crucial to building meaningful connections. So, one of the best ways to gain this understanding is through social listening. So, by leveraging a lot of the social listening tools that are out there, you can actually uncover valuable insights about your audience needs, preferences, and conversations, and ultimately really boosting your engagement and responsiveness. So, what is social listening, right? If you're like, Kelsey, I've never heard of this, let's talk about what it is. Social listening involves monitoring digital conversations to really understand what customers are saying about a brand or its industry online. So, you really want to be tracking that to determine, are people talking positively about my brand or negatively? So it goes beyond monitoring and responding to direct brand mentions, encompassing the analysis of online conversations to gain a deeper insight and act on those opportunities. So, what you really want to do is making sure that you are following your brand or you're following a competitor's brand to see what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and how you can capitalize on that. So, let's talk about the power of social listening tools. So, social listening tools help streamline this process by tracking mentions and keywords and comments across various online platforms. So, if you are a social media manager, or if you've done this in the past, you know it might be kind of hard to be tracking where everything is coming from. That's a task in itself. So, some popular tools that you can be using include Brandwatch, Hootsuite, and Sprout Social, which is my favorite. These tools provide real time updates and really some nice comprehensive analytics about your brand's online presence, or again, your competitor's brand if you want to be listening to that too. So, here's how you can actually use them to improve your engagement and responsiveness. So, you want to make sure you're understanding your audience. We mentioned that before. So, social listening tools allow you to really gauge your audience sentiments towards your brand, your products, or your services. So, by analyzing these sentiments, really knowing what they're saying or how they're feeling about what you're providing, you can tailor your content to resonate more deeply with your audience and address those issues or concerns before they arise. Sometimes you can be proactive about that. Another one is identifying influencers and brand advocates. This is really big nowadays when it comes to influencers online. So, these tools can help you identify individuals who frequently engage with your brand or speak positively about it, right? So, if you have someone that's constantly promoting your brand, promoting your service, you want to know about that, and maybe you're not getting those notifications. So, these social listening tools can help you with that. So, engaging with these influencers and advocates can really boost your brand's visibility and credibility. Another one is discovering those trends and topics that are happening with your niche. So, staying ahead of the curve by using these social listening tools to spot emerging trends and popular topics within your industry or your niche is very important. So, incorporating these trends into your own content can boost engagement and show your audience that your brand is up to date and you're relevant. So, if you're following anything in social media, you know that, for example, when I'm recording this right now, the Taylor Swift and the football thing is huge right now. So, that's an example of trends that you can be following and using in your own social media. The next one is improving customer service. So, by monitoring brand mentions and keywords, you'll actually be alerted when someone talks about your brand, even if they don't tag you directly, which is huge. Because you don't just want to fall upon that like happenstance. It's really nice knowing that if someone's mentioning your brand, you're seeing them. So, this allows you to respond promptly to either provide praise or criticism, really improving your customer service and showing your audience that you value their input, right? That's the whole point. The next one is gaining competitive insights. So, monitoring the social media activity of your competitors, like I mentioned before, to gain insights into their strategies is very important. So, learn from their successes and mistakes to refine your strategy. So, when it comes to their mistakes, you want to make sure that you're not directly pointing those mistakes out, saying, hey, so and so did this, don't do that. That's not what I mean. You want to make sure that you're learning what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. Because if you see something that they're doing wrong, you can make sure that you steer clear of that and provide an outcome or provide a service if that mistake is shown. So, how do you make the most of social listening? So, we just went over a lot of things. I want to make sure that you fully understand how you can actually make the most of this. So, to maximize the benefits of social listening, it is crucial to act on the insights that you gain. So, don't just get one of these resources and just kind of let it go. You want to make sure that you're following what it's showing you, that you're actually reading the results, whether it's changing up your content strategy, reaching out to a dissatisfied customer, or really partnering with an influencer. Your swift and appropriate action can significantly boost your brand's online presence and reputation. So just remember, social listening is not a one-time task, it's an ongoing process. You should be looking at this stuff daily, if not weekly. The digital landscape changes rapidly, so keeping your finger on a pulse of online conversations that are happening about your brand will ensure that your brand remains relevant and responsive. So if you are managing a client's online platform, you want to make sure that you're talking to them about social listening. Maybe they already have something in place, or maybe you can mention a few things that they can be using. So by integrating social listening tools into your social media management strategy, you will be better equipped to engage with your audience, respond to their needs, and build a strong, positive brand image.